Hi, I'm Chen Yan, your 6 and 7 figure practice makeover mentor at introvertedvisionary.com. And I used to be terrified of speaking. I used to, when I was growing up, the Sunday morning paper would come. I used to feel jealous of other kids because I would think about how they would get the paper and be able to check out the comic strips. Whereas every Sunday morning, my dad had me do a current event talk in front of him. It was absolutely dreadful. This is when I was about 8 years old. It was absolutely dreadful because he was a PhD research scientist, engineer, and super critical, analytical. And he would critique me to the point where I would just be in tears. And I cried and I felt so inadequate. And I had this huge performance anxiety when it came to speaking. I vowed to myself that when I grow up, I will never speak in front of an audience if I could help it. But the only reason why I decided to speak and learn how to do this is because I enjoyed teaching. As a kid, I loved to gather the kids in the neighborhood and then get worksheets from my third grade teacher and then give those worksheets to my students back then, right? And so because of that desire to teach and educate, that's what led me to learn how to speak and not get nervous doing it. When I first started speaking, I would literally say something and it didn't make any sense at all. It made me feel like such a fool. It made me feel like I wanted to just hide under a rug and disappear because I could feel my face getting hot. I could feel myself sweat and my heart beat really fast and people staring at me and feeling like I just did terribly. And so I bring this up to say that if you feel like you are nervous, if you feel like you're anxious, you're not alone with that. Even though you have this desire to speak and educate people, or even do webinars and educate more people to reach more people at once, you love the idea, but then part of you feels anxious or afraid what people will think. You're not alone with that. And if I could get through that anxiety, that performance anxiety, the heart racing, the nervousness, and now speaking on national stages and being invited to speak all over, then you can do it too. With that, 4 specific strategies that are working right now to bring in a consistent flow of new patients and even another stream of income through speaking online, doing this virtually. Check out www.getbookedspeaking.com/virtual. Check out my new free training. See you there.